in Congress. There's a way to do this. There's a Texas way to do this, to take care of one another, to be smart with limited tax dollars, to invest in each other so that we all live to our full potential and can all contribute back to the success of our communities. That was a lesson that Fort Stockton taught me a year ago. It also taught me that you can run a really good barbecue restaurant as a vegetarian and serve amazing food to those who come in. And so I'm looking forward to some other received wisdom today from you. That's why I showed up. To briefly introduce myself and my wife Amy, who's standing in the back of the room in the red dress, who is traveling the next 10 days with me on the road. After we leave here, we'll go to Reeves County and Pecos. After there, we'll be in Ector County and Odessa, listening to and being with everyone in this state. There can be no party affiliation or geography that will separate us right now. The work in front of us, the call from our country to do the great work that she needs at this moment of truth is too great for us to do anything else. And I'll tell you, having visited every single part of this state, we are all about the big, bold, ambitious, aspirational work before us. We're not going to allow any small difference to get in the way, whether it's health care and resolving that woman's very fair complaint at the Dickey's Barbecue a year ago that she's working too hard to not be able to see a doctor or afford her medication. We've got to be there for her. For those public school teachers and librarians and therapists and the kids in their classrooms, we want to make sure those teachers are focused on those kids and not a high-stakes, high-pressure, standardized test. We want to make sure that they're paid a living wage so they don't have to work a second or third job. And then once they retire, adjustment in more than 13 years, where retired teachers have just seen their health care costs double over the last year, although their income has not risen at all. I want to make sure that this, the most diverse state in the United States of America, leads the way on immigration reform, rewriting our immigration laws in our own image to reflect who we are, the defining immigrant story in the United States of America. And I want us to do this on a bipartisan or frankly nonpartisan basis. Let's just do what's good for the country, what's good for the Texas, without regard to party affiliation. That's the way that we're campaigning. That's the way that I'm serving right now as a member of Congress. That's the way that I would love to work for you in the United States Senate. So whatever the issue is, whether it's infrastructure for our rural communities, whether it's supporting our farmers and ranchers, whether it's making the most out of the embarrassment of riches that we have as an energy-producing state, I want to make sure that we all do this together. Whether it's meeting the crisis and the challenges that we have, whether it's kids who've been separated from their parents at the border, the idea that we would ban all people of one religion from this country that's comprised of people the world over, the press as the enemy of the people, some of the very ugly, un-American, less than civil things that are being said, or the existential challenges before us. If this planet cooks another 2 degrees Celsius, we lose it forever. For the generations that follow, it's off the tracks. We never get it back. And there's some very important decisions that we have to make again together. These are some of the reasons that Amy and I decided more than a year and a half ago to hit the road and to not be together for almost 2 years as a family, so that we could do our best, our most for this country at this moment. I know that you feel the same, or you wouldn't be here on Monday morning. You want to make sure that you're doing everything you can for this country at this moment of truth. So I am grateful to be here with you. We're going to use the campaign donations that you have contributed to this effort. In the last 3 months, we raised $10.5 million without taking a dime from PACs or corporations or special interests. Average contribution was $33. Most of the contributions came from Texas, 215,000 unique contributions. And we're going to use those resources to be on those radio stations, to be in those newspapers, to be up on TV, and to be on social media, to make sure that we're connecting with everyone. We'll do this in English, también vamos a hacerlo en español para que podamos discutir cada tema que es importante a cada tejano, incluyendo migración, pero también cuidado de salud y la necesidad de tener trabajo. Those are the things that we're going to be talking about with everyone. So no one is written off and no one is taken for granted.